Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This time I want to uh, describe a presentation about my research by title is Government Science Students Attitude Toward Teaching Campus Program during the COVID-19 pandemic. For the background, the COVID-19 pandemic started at the beginning as 2020. It has had a significant impact on various aspects of life, especially in the education field. The pandemic causes most countries the impact as like a lockdown or quarantine policies. And with the policy, the education sector is among the most fake. For Indonesia, distance learning is a place that a result of the curricular letter of the Ministry of Education and Culture, number 5 of the 2020 about the implementation of education policies in the COVID-19 pandemic period. The class usually carries out the school satellite, turns into the home class, and this learning from home. And it is concentrated by this pandemic, the teaching and learning activities cannot be conducted optimally. Education is the vital factor for the future of the nation. It's the currently warning for a generation who are the leave behind or less during the pandemic science, and they do get the access to proper education. The role of the government must be present to save the nation generation. Over the time, school began to implement the new era to carry out the class activities in the physical classroom by implementing health protocol, and has the government hold the teaching campus program where college students practice in school, like uh, every years behind yet. For introduction, their interest in the participating is the program is arguably need to help the government advance the quality of education amid many education challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic. And this program is as opportunity for the student to gain new experience and improve their ability to relate to and out the education field by looking at their surrounding. In the period studies done, the focus more on how to implement the teaching campus program in elementary school. There are not many studies that assign students attitude in the program implementation, considering the significance of their contribution. Therefore, the research want to find out student attitude toward the teaching campus program during the pandemic. And the research tries to address the following the question based. For this session contains the result of data analysis and discuss of the research finding in this chapter, and use SPSS to analyze the data. The finding presents student attitude towards teaching campus program during the pandemic. Yes, and the student attitude toward teaching campus program. That's it. We read have were 20 government science students who participating in the studies. The French value is 3.02, include the positive attitude, and can be concluded that student attitude toward the teaching campus program is positive. And is significant student attitude first is the positive, second is moderate, third is a negative, by mean 3 to 3.1 until 4 and 2.1 and the 3, and negative is 1 to 1 to 1 to 2, and student attitude in is the table. Next, and before I want to describe about is my research by 5 questionnaire to and in this my research for the 5 uh, questionnaire I have to describe this one by one. And first statement is said, I'm interested in joining the teaching campus program, and these results show that most students are interested in the participating in the teaching campus program during the COVID-19 pandemic. With agree is 12 by 60%. Second statement said the campus teaching program is the solution for students to apply college knowledge in school, and their result reflect the most response consider the teaching campus program can be their solution in the application that know that gains during the class at the school where they do go the internship. And 5 sorry 11 participate is agree with 55% of for the total. The third statement said the campus teaching program is the right solution for education in Indonesia, and for this statement has a big students strongly agree by 7, that the result indicate that most students agree that teaching campus is the right program become the educational solution of Indonesia. And totally agree in the statement is so I strongly agree in statement is the very big, and by that 7 frequency by 35%. Four, the fourth statement is the teaching campus program is the good solution to improve education during the COVID-19 pandemic in Indonesia. And the result show that most response support teaching campus program is a great solution to improve education in Indonesia during the pandemic. And I like that statement 1. It has 12 friends to agree with 60% for a total percent. So and like it, this result can show the most as totally agree by that good solution for education in Indonesia, especially this COVID pandemic period. And last, the 5 statement is the said if the teaching campus is not implemented in pandemic condition, it will be more effective. And this result revealed some students strongly agree that teaching campus program that are not carried out during the pandemic more effective. On the other hand, some other are less supportive of whether the program is more effective to be applied as pandemic. In this first is have a balance by that not agree and strongly agree, but is no problem because in this statement have a 5 agree by that statement, and conclude by in the 5 statement is that practicing is agree that for and have a big not agree and strongly not agree, but is not enough to by that conclude. Okay, the last is the conclusion of teaching campus is the part of the independent campus program by government. This program that empower college students to help with the learning process at MR school where they are the interested. And the program is opportunity for a student to develop their insight, character, and soft skill outside of classroom learning. Their participation is required to assist the government in the future education in Indonesia through this pandemic. And hence, that a study aims to find out their attitude toward the program through a survey. And before I by a research as the 20 government science student who has provide the response to the 5-item questionnaire, but and I for the research apologize for the limitation. The research is on this study it only use 20 participation and as 5 item only questionnaire. The result of data with SPSS presented a French value of the 3.02 include the students have the positive attitude toward this program is pandemic. And this study is expected to provide an overview of how students respond to the teaching campus program during the pandemic. And for future research, I recommended you can more participation and can be more method to get more information, and the research can be uh, valid, more valid, and can be better to make to education policy to make it better. And I think my research is not enough, but in the future I want to and I hope uh, to get to be better, and education in Indonesia can be good and to goal Indonesians gold gold Indonesian in the 2045. Okay, maybe it's enough for me, and I'm apologize for my presentation is a bit maybe, but I think I yes I just did my to be a better my best. And thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much to audience for the last. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.